guys, this is Rachel from Cypress Textiles, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Betelgeuse motif from the 2022 VVCAL. So my sample is in Shapegeous Color Crafter, and I'm using a size 4mm hook. And I have a slip knot on my hook already, so I'm going to just go ahead and chain 3 and then slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook to make my ring. And in the center of the ring, I will just make a beginning DC, so single crochet and chain 1. And then I will chain another one for the corner. And now we're going to get into our repeat, which is really simple, just chain 1 and double crochet. And we're going to do that 5 times so that we end up with 6 total double crochet in the center. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And then once you finish with your 5 repeats, you need to chain 1 more so you have 6 chain 1 spaces. All right, and let me count. I think I might have 6 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So now I'll just chain 1, and I'm going to pull the tail to kind of tighten up that loop since I've been working over it the whole time. And then just slip stitch into the chain of the beginning double crochet to close the round. All right, so now we're going to, this round looks a little wonky at first, but once you get your next round, then it all settles down. So for the next round, go straight into the chain space with a beginning double crochet and then chain 1 for the corner. And now we're going to make 2 double crochet in the same chain space. If we can. And in the next corner, and then in all of the other corners, we're going to do 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So I'll just get started on that so you can see, and then I'm going to finish off camera and come back. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 2 double crochet in the next chain space. All right, and that will be our repeat. And then when you get back to the beginning, I'll show you how to finish out the round. All right, so you can kind of see how working 4 stitches in each of those little chains really opened up the first round. And so to complete this round, I'm going to just make 1 double crochet in the very first chain space right here. And that way my first corner is complete, and now I just need to join with a slip stitch into the beginning DC. So there we go. Now round 2 is done. And for the next round, we're going to go straight into the chain space again with a beginning double crochet and chain 1 for the corner, and then double crochet into the same chain space, chain 1. Now we're going to skip this first double crochet and make 2 double crochet in a row on these kind of middle ones right here. So just skip this one, double crochet, and double crochet. All right, and now chain 1. Okay, so now I'm ready to work into my next chain space, which is right here. So you'll be skipping this stitch naturally and going straight into the corner chain space with double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, now we've got our repeat. So after this, we'll just chain 1 and then go straight into skipping this stitch, 2 double crochet, skip this stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next corner. So I will go ahead and do that and then show you how it looks when it's done. Okay, the round is done, and I'm ready to slip stitch into the first, the beginning double crochet right here to finish the round. So there I go, and now my round 3 is complete, and I just need to make single crochet in every stitch and chain space around for the next round. So I'm just going to do single crochet in every stitch and every chain space. Okay, so for this round, you can kind of see that there's a little cupping situation that's going on, but that's okay because for the next round, we're gonna put 3 single crochet in each of the 6 corners. So that's gonna alleviate that and make it look like a hexagon again. So first, I'm going to, I'm in this center of this corner, if you can see the chain space here. So that's where I joined, and that was my first single crochet. So we're going to start with single crochet in the next stitch, the one after the join. All right, so there we go. And so that's in the one that's lined up with this double crochet right here, just so you can see. Now I will just single crochet in all the stitches here until I get to this corner stitch. So if it makes it easier for you to mark the stitches on this round, you can do that. Otherwise, just look out for this chain space right here, and then you'll see that's the stitch that you need to make 3 single crochet in. So let me just get there. Just making singles in all of the stitches. And then you can kind of look at your work and you can see, okay, I'm in the stitch where I'm gonna make 3 single crochet for my corner. So I've already made 1. And if you pass it up by 1, you could just like frog back a couple stitches till you're at it. So 3 single crochet in that corner stitch. And then just keep making singles until you get to the next corner. So I'm almost there. And 1 more, yep, I'm in the corner now. So 3 single crochet in the corner. All right, and you can already tell that this is starting to look like a hexagon again. The first couple of corners I've done is making it look like a hexagon, and then this part has the cupping. So I'm gonna finish all the way around and then I'll show you how it looks. All right, I finished the round already and I did go ahead and join, but I just wanted to say that the very last thing you're gonna do for that round is make 3 single crochet in the very first stitch or the final stitch, and then just join in your first single. So you can see there, the very last thing you have to do is make 3 single crochet, so you don't forget that 6th corner. All right, so now we are ready to start the next round. So I'm gonna slip stitch in the next stitch right here. Make sure your slip stitch isn't tight so that you can travel across that stitch. And then I will make a beginning double crochet in the next stitch as well. So work into the next stitch, straight into a single crochet, and then a chain 1. And then I am gonna chain 1 because that is going to be the center chain so that I can get the stitch count required for my motif. So make your beginning double crochet in the next stitch and then chain 1. And we're not going to skip any stitches. We're going to just double crochet in the very next stitch. And so with that chain 1, we've kind of given ourselves another stitch, and that's just, like I said, to keep our good stitch count. So chain 1 again. Now skip 1, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, and now you will work into this corner stitch right here, and that is going to be with double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And I'm ready to work the side now, and so you can kind of see how the entire side looks. So I've got my corner, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1. Now don't skip 1, just double crochet in the very next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and we're at our corner. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. All right, so keep going in this manner all the way around until you're back to the beginning. You can see it looks just like you're working double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, but here right in the middle above these 2 DC right here, you don't skip. All right, and if you're having trouble with that, there's the written in the chart on the blog post. All right, we are looking good here. So here is how the motif looks so far. And I only have 2 more rounds of single crochet left, and they're going to be just like these 2 that we did. So the first one's going to be just single crochet in every stitch in every chain space, and then the next one is going to be basically the same thing, except in all of the 6 corners you're going to make 3 singles. So let's work these next 2 rounds. First I'm going to make single crochet in every stitch in every chain space. All right, so second to last round is finished, and you can see in the corners here I've just got my 1 single crochet for this round, and you can also kind of tell it is cupping in a little bit, but again that will be fixed on this final round that we make. So starting with the next stitch, go ahead and start making your single crochet until you get to the corner, and remember, don't just zoom by it because I've done it a million times. So I'm there. So just keep checking and you'll find it where it's right above this V right here. All right, and 3 single crochet in that corner. And then just keep going with your single crochet in every stitch until you get to your next corner. And you will have a total of 84 single crochet after you're done with this round. And that is the final bit. So I'm in the corner right now, so I just need 2 more single crochet for the corner. Almost passed it up. All right, so there we go, and I'll show you how it ends up looking right here because I have this one finished. So here's how it looks, and you can see once you put that final round on, everything is back to being very much like a hexagon instead of a circle. So that is how you make the Betelgeuse motif for the 2022 VVCAL, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.